Yeah. I'm punching them out, you know what I mean? Go piece by piece. Wow, this is wet. Wow. Where's my phone? This will be trickier than normal. Actually, I don't have that slap audio on. Right? Yeah, I do. This is the smartest thing to do. Ah, the S's. They're annoying, huh? Look, I'm getting tinnitus. Just hearing it. Just listen to it. Oh. Yes. It is. It is all on. What is it? Yeah, it's better. That's tinnitus. I should be in bed. My money is to get up right now and go to sleep. And work on the money. I don't want to be exhausted tomorrow. But that's what I want to do. Not that. That would be too smart. Mainly because I've been going to bed early every day this week and then not going to sleep before 11:30. But I may as well use up my time. Alright, so I unlock the states.
I unlocked the Medevac.
Let's do a Medevac here yet.
On
screen.
Each like
3 hours long.
The payout average about 1.5 million. Depending on length. For the money, it's pretty good. But there's a lot of risk. I don't know if it was yesterday. It was yesterday or the day before that. I was doing it. I started at like 5 o'clock. It's maybe an hour and a half in. Maybe two. A lot of times it ends up taking like 4 hours until 3. Because I'm not doing the max cruise speed. And my son, who is 2, unplugged the Wi-Fi. I was very upset. Good news is, I was surprised. This food gave me 400 grand as compensation because of the lost investment. It doesn't always do that. Sometimes it crashes you out. In my experience anyway. Alright, anyway, we gotta get going before it's too late. I'm thinking we do a night trip? What do we do a day trip? What's like early morning? Wow, yeah. We are going from K-Pan to KP-YX. What is that? I'm going to look it up. YouTube thumbnail. I have a specific one for flight destination. Going from Japan to KP-YX. In a Cessna Caravan. Alright. Let's get her started. It's gonna cost me $500 million to get this thing moved over here. That means that once it moves, it's never going back. That means I have to buy another Cessna Caravan. I haven't unlocked most of Europe yet. Oh, now you're making me hesitate. $500,000 is a lot of money, guys. Pacing to West Texas. That's like a couple missions worth of money. I guess we're not doing the States. We're going back. Keep expanding. I want to do... Okay, where's the plane now? I can't tell which one it is. What's that? Cyrus. Diamond. Corvallis. Draco. SRT. Where is it? What's this over here? Weird. Anyway, I wanted to go up to... Yeah, up there. There's a couple of routes. I like this one. Better than this one. So EBTN to ESJGJ. I gotta back up and change the time. What is it? Like, what's alive? 3 in the morning? That's not bad. That's like a 6 in the morning arrival. We can keep alive. The sun gets pretty early, they're high up. Right? Or late. Alright, let's accept. That's only 780 credits. That's what I'm talking about. You gotta be smart with your money, man. Almost spent $500,000 to move this thing to the States. No. When was the last time I checked it up? 2 hours? I don't trust this thing. Let's fuel up. This might be the first time I'm flying this one on stream. I've flown it a couple times off stream. on stream. Pretty sure.
What is this guy doing?
What
is he here for?
What's
What's
going
going
on?
on?
It's picking up way too much.
I gotta back up and change the time. What is that?
What is that? That's alive. 3 in the morning? That's not bad. That's like 6 in the morning.
What the heck is that?
What am I repeating? Oh. My god, that thing had noise on it. Oh, that's craziness. It's been capturing me this whole time. It's been capturing me this whole time. What weirdness. What absolute weirdness. Thank God I went to listen to this, man. I had no idea that was happening.
You wanna get high?
What's Tally doing here? Woohoo! I made the movement of this thing way too slow. I gotta go into settings and fix that. Controls. Mode. General. Camera. Where is it? Hmm. Mm. Hmm. Could be in here. So legal credits, advanced options, flight interface. Doesn't look like it's this one. No. Flight model, camera, face look momentum, free look momentum. There it is. I want it to be like a little bit higher. Free look speed, we're gonna go up to like 50. A little bit higher. I just feel like everything takes way too long. Alright. That feels a little bit more natural. Let's get this thing boarded.
Ready to start. Proceed patient boarding.
Roger that. On our way.
What's going on here?
Just wanted to be sure you have everything before we go, Captain.
We've got Thomas on board, 21-year-old male. Crisis caused by respiratory infection in the area of Centrudo-Zicanowese. We're still monitoring a few things, but we're ready to leave. Thomas's brother, Peter, is with us too.
Our patient, Thomas, is in shock, so keep things as smooth as possible to minimize the impact on him.
Clear traffic. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is taxiing to runway 17, Teenan.
Whoa, that's it? It's one of those? No power? Usually it's 11,000 feet. If nothing's broken. So we're just gonna get it up there. Some of these just take longer. I like the ones where there's like two. One that goes by 1,000 and one that goes by 100. I mean, it just takes a lot less time. We gotta turn on the FLC. I think I did too much. Now I'm having trouble with maybe we'll bring this down. And that should be it. Autopilot is right there. Okay. Gotta grab this thing and take it down a little bit. Like, this is fine. We're really close to this thing. I don't trust that we're gonna get out of here without issue. So we're gonna have to contact ground services and see what they can do for us.
Cessna Alpha, Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra, requesting pushback.
Cessna Alpha, Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra. Pushback request accepted.
Once he gets positioned, I will move the brake. Is that enough? This is enough, I think.
Traffic, Cessna Alpha, Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Brakes.
End pushback.
Cessna Alpha, Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra. Request to end pushback received.
I want him to push me into the grass. Oh, it's raining. Alright, well. Let's get ready here. Some put it where it belongs. Just here. Okay. Why is that thing red? I don't love that that's where that is. I'm gonna move this over. That way I'm not getting the cords touched. Alright, brakes. I don't need any powers, propellers. At the speed that they're at should do most of the work. Let's just get on that line. And then we gotta keep pushing. I'm gonna turn down the volume for... Whoa, 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 whoa! No, no, no! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Accidentally touched something. Oh my god. Oh my god. I gotta remember to put those brakes on. I can't remember what I wanted to do. But it was important. It still wants me to do engine startup procedure. Do you see that? I guess you can't. There's something I wanted to do, now I can't remember. Oh, volume. Because it's not GTA anymore. That's gonna be way too loud if I leave it there. We can leave it there until takeoff, and then I'm gonna turn it down. Whoa! This is some runway, huh? This place. Oh, nowhere. Bounce. Think. Baby, baby, baby shark. I've been listening to that all day. That's all I can think about. It's playing on my head, back and back in my head. It won't stop. Baby, baby, baby shark. Oh my god. It has to stop. It has to stop. Alright. Brakes. I'm still stuck on this. Enter runway. I'm gonna... Here's what I'm gonna do. I'll press this. So I don't know why it wants me to do that. Enter runway. Again, there's no tower here. Makes everything a lot faster. Come on, girl. We're moving. Alright, we should take a look at this map before we take off. Come on, keep moving. A little bit of power. Line it up, that should be fine. Let's throw on these brakes. Check out this map. Check, we're going straight for a while. So I might be able to engage autopilot early. But we have to turn. Oh, no. I'm gonna do this part by hand. And then I'll put it on once we get to the straight line here. I think that's a good money. I think that's a smart move. Alright, let's go. Make sure the mouse is close by. I'm gonna remove this keyboard over here for a little bit. Give myself space. Alright, everybody ready? We got our guy over here in the back. That co-pilot for this one. We got that propeller back to where it's supposed to be. It's back to 100 already. Okay, make sure everything here is set. FLC is on. Nav mode is ready, and then the autopilot is going to be right there. Okay. No time like today to do this. Oh, we are not in the center. How big is this runway? Not very. We're in the 70s. I want to pull flaps all the way up. We're not at max for power. No wheels to worry about. Just gotta work on the taxi lights. Pull up. Turning. I didn't put on low bank mode. I gotta make sure I put that on.
Medevac approach. Cessna Alpha, Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Another
Cessna
turn.
Caravan. 2 miles south of Teenan, 1600. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Medevac approach. Squawk 5616.
Acknowledge. Spark 6-1. What? 6516? Is that what you said?
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Radar.
We're okay.
2200. Cleared through the.
Roger, roger. Roger, roger.
The Charlie airspace. Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Let's let her take over from here. Low back mode on. Autopilot on. I'm gonna turn down the volume. Oh my god, I forgot about IFR. That sucks. Too busy looking at the plane. They're gonna ding me for that hard, man.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra, contact Brussels Center on 125.0. Good day.
It's going the opposite direction. Sometimes they have to like, yep, it's right, so it should be okay. I think he'll adjust.
Cessna Alpha, Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra, Brussels Center, QNH 986, radar contact, continue.
It's definitely still going the wrong direction. But still going the wrong direction. Looks like it's switching back.
Hospital's just a few minutes out now, Thomas. Your room's already booked. Deluxe suite room service.
What is he talking about, man? He said a few minutes out. We just left. That means it's probably glitched. Is that snow? Okay, gotta wait till we get to cruise and then we can do some stuff. Listen, seeing me? What? It is, okay. It is seeing me. I had a bunch of like...
If you feel any turbulence, don't worry, it's normal.
Get this one. Who's the cred one?
I got cred, bitches. I got cred. I got cred, bitches. I got cred. I got kiwi. I got cred, bitches. I got cred. I got cred, bitches. I got cred. I got kiwi lime. I got Google grape. You got no cred, bitches, but I got mine.
We got cred, bitches. We got cred. Our teeth are blue, bitches. Our tongues are red.
Oh man, that's cool. That's really cool. 11,000. We're there. Alright. Let's cruise.
Doctor, we're in cruise. Okay for you?
Received. Thanks for keeping the flight steady. Can you check on the patient?
Straight away, doctor.
Ooh. I gotta work on my triggers. Map them to the keyboard. I can get like some sounds. I go like cruise or like we are taking off. Time to take off. Time to something like that, like on the soundboard. Probably find it if I wanted to, like right now.
Captain, we have life-threatening complications back here. Thomas needs urgent care now. We need immediate
What?
treatment. Please.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray.
Are you kidding?
Is declaring pan-pan. Medical condition critical.
I've never had that happen.
To Echo Hotel Golf Golf. Altitude is 11,000. Cessna X-ray Golf.
I've never had that happen in my life. What does that mean? That means they've shortened the flight? Do I still get paid the same? I got a pan-pan? Oh my god, apparently things went very badly. That's crazy. I've never heard of it. The thing is not doing nothing, man. I don't know why it's not seeing me. It's not moving. Not doing anything. It's just kind of stuck there. I don't know if you can't see my face. Let me turn on another light. Oh my god. Okay, I guess we're going in for a landing early. I guess this game wants me to go to bed. Why is it not seeing my mouth? Like, I don't understand, man. Yeah, I think I might need to calibrate this thing. Okay, you can see me talking, right? Okay. I don't know what the heck this is. I don't understand. Like 1 second it's working and then the next it's literally just not working. Just not, I guess I'm coming out of Pan. We are supposed to go all the way up. All the way up here. You guys can't see this. I can't move it. It won't let me. I like it where it is. So, we're supposed to go. Let me turn it. All the way up here. No, up here. They've changed it to that. I don't even know how many feet that is. Let's see what the distance is. I gotta be able to move this thing. That seems really high. Is this the original or the changed? Some of these are small. Well, let's see, we're going to Vogue. Vogge. This must be the original flight plan. I like it on the side over there because I can have it open and it won't mess up my flight. Let's take a look at this path. Looks like we're going all the way and then coming back in for a landing. What kind of runway is this? I can't even see the runway. Nothing. This might be grass. Not ideal. There's RKM right here. It says 106. Once that one's done, the rest, we're looking at maybe 60 more miles. I'm gonna move it back because again, I'm trying to figure out where does it want you to grab it. It seems very particular. Is it just there? It likes that? So right there is a sweet spot. Okay. Last time is I get to go to bed early. At least earlier. I'm just hoping to pick up the pace.
Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra contact Amsterdam Center on 119.175. Good day. 119.175 for Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra. Amsterdam Center, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra 11,000. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra, Amsterdam Center, QNH 987, radar contact, continue to YOGC.
A little while ago. We can learn about the plane a little bit. There.
Welcome to the aircraft review of the Cessna Caravan, brought to you by Jet Aviva. I'm Tom Defoe. The Cessna Caravan was originally designed and first flew in 1984 by Cessna Aircraft Company. 2 years later, in 1986, the company stretched the airplane 4 feet, and what we have here today is the Grand Caravan. In total, the fleet consists of over 2,600 airplanes. The heart of the Cessna Caravan is its Pratt & Whitney PT6 engine. For those of you familiar with turboprop engines, you're familiar with
what's going on.
If you're not, know that it's one of the most reliable, relied upon turboprop engines in the turboprop world, with tens of thousands in operation. Initially, Cessna built the Caravan with a Dash 114, which had 600 horsepower. When they stretched the airplane to the Grand Caravan, they made the Dash 114A, which had 675 horsepower. Now, this airplane, the latest model, the EX, has a Dash 140 producing 867 horsepower.
Wow.
To harness all that, we've got two options for propellers.
167.
The four-bladed Macaulay, or from the factory, you can also choose the three-bladed Hartzell propeller. The Cessna Caravan was built.
What's the difference?
As you see on this Cessna Grand Caravan EX today, we've got a belly pod with 4 individual compartments. In total, capable of carrying 1,090 pounds of cargo or luggage. To accommodate even more cargo and luggage, this cargo door easily accommodates a standard pallet. In the back part of the cabin, there's a dedicated area that can hold an additional 320 pounds. Next, I'd like to show you the TKS anti-icing system. The Cessna Grand Caravan EX, as well as its little brother, the Short Caravan, have the option to be certified for flight into known icing. From the factory, they install wing leading edges, strut leading edges, and the tail, both the vertical and horizontal leading edges, with TKS panels. The heart of the TKS system lives here in the belly pod. The tank for the fluid, as well as the pumps and valves, live behind here. The tank holds enough fluid in normal operations for well over 4 hours of continuous operation. Additionally, the propeller and the windshield receive ice protection from TKS fluid. In addition to the cargo that we saw on the left side of the airplane, there are 2 access points up front for the crew and this dedicated passenger air stair. Easy to operate and makes easy access for passengers. One of my favorite things to talk about with the Cessna Caravan is its landing gear. Hidden underneath this fairing is a single piece of spring steel that extends all the way from one axle to the other, with only pillow blocks bolting it to the structure of the fuselage. What that does is allow all of the stress from the flexing of landing to be absorbed within the landing gear and not transmitted to the fuselage, only the weight. So if you want to operate into your grass strip, gravel, dirt, and unimproved area, or if you're doing cargo operations into a paved runway, the nose gear is similarly designed for rough operations. It looks like a standard oleo build, when in fact, if there's no air charge, this spring steel drag link carries the weight. So in a rough environment, no matter what happens with the seal, you're covered and you can continue operating in a rough environment.
Oh, okay. So it's grass ready. We're about to test that.
Back at the heart of the beast with the PT6.
We're about to test that.
What I didn't show you earlier is this monster single stack exhaust. So the Cessna engineers worked closely with Pratt & Whitney Engineering when they designed the engine for the Caravan, designing a gas generator case to produce all of the exhaust down the right side creates a totally clean exhaust signature on the left side of the airplane. Now let's go check out the inside of the airplane. Welcome to the inside of the Cessna Caravan. This airplane was designed from the ground up as a utility turboprop. That really means you can design the inside however you need. Do you need cargo or executive VIP or anywhere in between? One of the best things about the Caravan interior is how flexible it is. Changing out the configuration of the Caravan interior is as quick as 1, 2, 3. From seats to cargo to parachute to executive VIP is a snap.
Oh my God, he's right over him.
Where the brains live. Here, the Garmin G1000 NXI system provides incredible situational awareness and all the tools necessary to keep pilot and passenger and cargo safe to destination. What the G1000 does for the crew and for an airplane like this is integrate all the systems that we used to see in multiple instruments. The Garmin radar displayed on the moving map or on the PFD, to radios, comms, navigations, everything is displayed right here, from terrain, traffic, all the tools you need to keep yourself safe, situationally aware, and able to enjoy this platform. Come sit up front with me and check out this view. The Cessna Caravan has an amazing windshield. You get the traditional view of a high-wing Cessna looking down, but you also get view up, view to the side. It's incredible. You're able to just soak in the total panorama. The flaps on the Cessna Caravan are truly remarkable. They're massive in size, spanning well over 2/3 of the span of the wing. They provide incredible takeoff and landing performance. If you have the STC that allows you to take off in full flaps, you can get off the ground or with floats off the water under 50 knots of indicated airspeed.
Wow.
So in addition to all of the incredible features of the
under 50 knots
NXI, which includes the GFC 700 autopilot, you've got your standard backup instruments should all else fail. If your electrical system fails, if your backup alternator fails, you also have a standby battery, but then you've got the standby instruments. This ADF does look like a piece of history, which it is. They're still installed to this day because many of the austere parts of the world, such as Africa, South America, and places like that, still use ADF as a primary mode of navigation. The Freon air conditioning system is so great in this airplane. It's got 3 evaporators. There's one mounted in each wing and one in the back behind the cabin that provides incredible cooling for the whole airplane, including the cockpit. The Grand Caravan has enough fuel to be able to go on a long-range cruise for about 1,000 miles. But more importantly, if you load this up with enough fuel to fly for 2 hours plus reserves, you can still carry 8 adult passengers plus cargo. Put it another way, you can have a couple hours of fuel and easily carry 2,500 pounds of payload. I almost forgot to tell you, one of my favorite things about the cockpit, there's a cup holder for each pilot right below the yoke. Thank you for joining me on today's review of the Cessna Grand Caravan, brought to you by Jet Aviva. Because you know, we like talking about these airplanes almost as much as we love flying them.
It's funny.
Hey, it's Rich here at Pacific Air Center in Long Beach, California. And I'm going to make a video about how easy it is to fly a Cessna Caravan. But before we do that, we're walking out into our hangar right now. I had a guy come through the hangar the other day and he saw this airplane, which is a 2018 Cessna Caravan, and he didn't realize there was a short version and a Grand Caravan. He thought all Caravans were Grand Caravans. So I want to take just a minute and explain the difference, and there really is only, some very minor differences, but the big one is the cabin in the short Caravan, or the fuselage, is 4 feet shorter than the Grand Caravan. So the Grand Caravan's a 208B, the short Caravan's a straight 208 model number. It's been called a lot of things. Caravan.
I'll put it in my eat, but it might make me sick.
675 Caravan, which this is a 2018, and they're still calling it.
I'm not careful.
So there's been some confusion about,
I got this medicine I can take.
Again, behind me is a 2018
that would
with Garmin NXI G1000
really strong.
and all the popular options that these airplanes often get. But we found with our customers, especially the owner-flown market that doesn't have a commercial,
But that means if I don't have it, I'm not gonna eat it.
They'd fly a 182 or a 206.
I have to go back to the store tomorrow.
better for some of these customers because it's just not as big. One of our customers referred to the Grand Caravan kind of as a bus. He likes the airplane, but he didn't need something that big, and he ended up in a short airplane, and it worked really well for him. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to
It's not like I have it.
relatively
I found like 2 credit cards.
fly with them in the Caravan.
One that wasn't even activated.
We're going to do, you know, some steep turns, a couple of stalls, and then a couple of landings. And the point is to show people how simple the airplane is to fly and transition into. If you're coming from a 182 or a 206 or a Bonanza, it doesn't really matter. If you don't have any turbine experience, getting into a Caravan is really simple. And the guy that we're going to fly with, Kai, his name is Kai, he's never flown a turbine airplane before. He's never flown a Caravan. He's got some G1000 experience, so we're going to take him up and we'll make the flight. But I just want to say a couple things about, you know, the difference between the short airplane and the Grand Caravan, and you know, kind of clear the air on that and give you a quick tour. This is our first video, so give you a quick tour of the hangar here. And again, we're in Long Beach, California, Pacific Air Center. We're aircraft sales. We manage some airplanes. We do a lot of mentor flying with our customers, mostly aircraft sales. But you know, a lot of the airplanes that we work with are the Cessna product line, Mustangs. There's an M2, another Mustang over there. We sell a lot of Caravans, but really any general aviation airplane is kind of our specialty. And you know, Bonanzas, Barons, 182s, 206s, pretty much any owner-flown airplane we've got a lot of experience with, and that's what's going to be the focus of this channel is, you know, not really reviewing airplanes from a sales perspective, but flying them, how our customers operate them, and just giving people a little bit different perspective on a lot of the airplanes that we fly. And again, we're here at Long Beach Airport. Most of our videos will be coming from Long Beach. And anyway, we're going to go pull the Caravan out and show you some of the ways or how easy this airplane is to fly. So we'll check back in with you when we get in the airplane.
He's a talker. That was a lot.
Feet on the brakes.
We didn't need all that. You could have started here.
One hand on the condition lever, one hand on the start switch.
Good. Really sharp turn.
There's 13. Fuel. You got fuel flow. Oil pressure's coming up. And here comes ITT. Now we're just focused on ITT to make sure it's staying away from the start limit. Then at 52% NG, you can turn the starter off. And boost pump norm. Good. That's a good start. All right. Top RPMs are still coming up. That'll get. Okay, that was a good start. And so we'll check back in with you when we're up in the air. Okay, so here we are now. We're back in the airplane. We're off the coast of Long Beach, and we've been doing just a few simple maneuvers so I can kind of get the feeling of how the airplane feels. This is normally what we do in the transition training. It's nice to get a feel for an airplane. All of them fly a little bit different, handle a little different, control pressures are a little bit different. So guys get the feel of that. So what I'm going to have him do now is turn the autopilot off. We're going to do a steep turn to the left. We've cleared the left visually and on the screen here. So when you're ready, Kai. Okay. We're using about 1,000 pounds of torque, no flaps. So go ahead and turn the autopilot off. We're clear to the left. Just give us a nice 60-degree bend left. The idea is to hold altitude. All right.
Heading 030.
There's the roll. And we're trying to divide our time inside the airplane and outside the airplane, looking for traffic, picking up some good visual cues on the horizon. Nice job. As you can see, as with any airplane, you need to use some trim. Once you get it trimmed up, it's very stable. It's just really like flying a 182.
Once you got a lot of wind.
Down a little bit. The end was bad. When you roll out,
Not so.
the component lift goes way up and the airplane wants to pitch out. Okay. Here we go. So there's two nice steep turns. First one time he's ever flown a Caravan, number one. And to be into a more advanced maneuver like that, you did it within pretty much commercial your very first time. So we're going to get set up now. We're going to do a couple of power off stalls. So let's come back now to 600 pounds of torque, and then once you get that, we're going to do flaps 10, and I want you to hold 3,500 feet. What we'll do is, once it stalls, pitch down, power up. You don't have to worry about bringing it all the way red line. Just bring power up. A little bit. Okay. Flaps. Okay, pitch up. More power. X. Too flat.
Caravan 7 Tango Charlie, short approach approved, runway 26 left, clear land.
Runway, we're going to do a full stop.
Okay.
Why are we staring at them? We heard us in a plane.
And remember, I don't want to
explain that to me.
Pitch. I want to land it a little bit out of there. We got plenty of runway.
I think the eyes are too sensitive, man.
Crosswinds.
Oh, I forgot to change it.
Right, power to idle now. You got plenty of speed. Job. Look down the runway. Excellent. Good. Too flat again. A little too flat. All right, let's use some bait and see what we get off at Fox 3 here.
All right, so back here on the ground, and I have to say that, you know, after only having some 182 and 210, 208 experience, this is very similar, I have to say. Very similar to fly. Obviously, it's a little bit bigger. But once you get used to the turbine and everything, it's actually easier almost to fly,
Okay,
I would say.
I really have
feedback I get from people that
smoothing to see if that does anything, but I'm not.
There's a transition like there is to any airplane. You're feeling things out. You're flying a turbine engine for the first time. You're getting used to a bigger, heavier airplane. But if you fast forward after they have the airplane for 20 or 30 hours, it's often the feedback is that it's the easiest airplane I've ever flown to land. So much easier to operate. They feel so much better behind a turbine engine. And so, you know, it has so many good attributes, and usually it's just the transition.
I can't figure out the sensitivity.
You know, cumbersome, but that's true of any airplane. It just takes a while to get used to it.
Yeah, I think the most difficult thing is getting used to where you're sitting. You're just so far elevated, it feels like transitioning into a 747.
Yeah, right.
So once you get used to that view, I think it's pretty simple.
Yeah, agreed. And the avionics package, have a G1000, that's typically a very simple.
Oh, okay, here it is.
Most pilots now, because everybody has G1000 time.
Absolutely. All right, Rich, thank you so much.
Bet, enjoyed flying with you.
It's too much blanket. Yeah.
Hey, it's Rich back
We'll
with you
do
on the video in this 2022
this here,
Cessna Turbo 206H.
and then we'll go
Airport, getting ready to make a quick flight to show you this.
Here, and we'll do
equipped and tell you all about it. Ground Cessna 652 Juliet Lacey. We have information, Mike, for VFR departure westbound. All right, cow flaps are open, fuel's on both, trims are set. We'll go flaps 10 for takeoff. Everything else
there we go.
Good.
Should be a lot more stable. What is he doing? It's just gonna continue. Is this autopilot even working anymore? Okay, we gotta pause this and pay attention to this plane. Okay. Sometimes it won't do exactly what you want, but it will still end up where it's supposed to. So I'm not always eager to change it until I have to. So I'm gonna leave it for now. That's definitely not our direction. Maybe I should just do the heading. Think I gotta start dropping here soon too. Not yet, I got time. Let's see what happens if I take off heading and I throw on navigation. It's not doing anything, which is not the sign you want. Just do it by hand, that's fine. Not the end of the world. This means I gotta pay attention. I was trying to watch Apple TV. Something. There's something happening here. What it is, I don't exactly do. I said, everybody, what's down? Everybody, look what's going down. Ah, factor authentication. Stupid, 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 stupid. If only people didn't hack. Mm-hmm. Is that 10,000? I think that's 10,000. You know what? Let's go down to 3.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Climb and maintain 9,500.
I'm not doing that.
Climb and maintain 9,500. Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Veror. $30.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Climb and maintain 7,600. Climb and maintain 7,600. Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra contact yield to approach on 120.305. Good day. 120.305.
229.
Golf Sierra. Yield to approach. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is at 5,600, climbing 7,600.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Yield to approach. QNH 990. Radar contact. Continue to veer.
That's it. Higher.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Descend and maintain 3,300.
Descend and maintain 3,300. Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
To me, this is going to change slightly here, and then it's going to change drastically. I might not go all the way back there. I might try to get here, and then turn it around and bring it in. At eel. Which means I gotta get as low as I can safely. Let's go to 15. We're in the 90s, which is fine for 15 more miles. I don't think I'm gonna go all the way. I'm gonna try and get it turned around right there. It's been a long running. I didn't notice I was going that slow. 60 something? Why? Is it wind? I'll take over once we go past it. Alright. 8 more miles. Speed seems okay. Runway's right below me. So give me a chance to eyeball it. See if we can even actually see it. Landing lights. It is lit up.
Patient okay. For landing,
but be quick and smooth.
it's serious there.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Climb and maintain 2200.
Climb and maintain 2200. Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
I'm gonna move this over. I can see. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna turn it off. And now